Today it's a math dilemma. Is it algorithmic or logarithmic? We'll find out real soon. It looks like it's going to be a logarithmic day. I have this whole pile of logs that I need to move to make room for the septic system I'm going to put in. So here we go. I'm going to just highlight the grapples, the log grapples I have for my Kubota 75 SVL-3. Works pretty good. It's a lot faster than the excavator. This is a lot of trips back and forth carrying these logs, and so I've cut a lot of it out. Just showing you the highlights of grabbing the logs and how the grapples work. It's pretty slick. These logs are all dead ponderosa pine. They've dried out, so they're pretty light, pretty easy to handle. But this little loader can handle a pretty good sized log. Now I've gotten to the point in the log pile where there's actually a stump where I can't come straight into the logs and pick them out. So I'm having to grab the logs by the end and pull them out where I can get a hold of them. Then I have to come around and grab them and repile them. Back in my younger days, I used to work in a log yard. I worked several years running a 966 and a 988B in the log yards moving logs. So I am pretty familiar with this process. It's like old times. The homeowner told me it took about 2 days for him to get these logs up into a pile and get them here with his small tractor. It took me about 2 hours to move them all. I moved them quite a ways too. It helps to have the right machine. The forks on the log yard equipment were pretty similar to this. They were a little more flat though. You have to learn a little bit of a different technique, but it's pretty much the same two top clamps, and you just grab the logs and go. This shows a little better view of pinching the log by the end and pulling it out. So I can set two logs up to grab two of them at once and save myself a trip. Here I had to start a second deck. The first deck was getting a little full and the homeowner wanted them over here. So here we go with the new deck. This spot was a little tight. I had to get in between some trees and be careful not to back into them to get this side of the pile. But we got it. No trees were harmed in this production. In all the years of stacking logs, one thing I found out is the dirty boogers don't want to go where you want to put them. They always fight. But can eventually get them. So there it is, all the logs moved and stacked in their right place. And always remember to look up and aim up. Thanks for watching.